So, this new YouTube policy change thing that isn't actually new, but they're just now starting to crack down on, it's causing some fucking problems, and I'd like to offer my own take on this, as I do with many other things. Now, I will start off immediately by saying that I personally am not really affected much by this because I make fuck all from ad revenue. So if they want to try and censor me, A, they're not going to succeed, and B, I don't really give a shit because I'm going to say what I want because I have journalistic integrity and it's protected under federal law, so they can't stop you directly from saying what you want to say. If they want to try and take money away from me, whatever. It's their website. They can do what they fucking want with it, but it's not going to stop me from saying what I want. So on this channel, you are always going to get pure, unfiltered content. You're not going to get any fucking shit that's influenced by someone else paying me off or whatever. I know that sounds really conspiracy theorist, and believe me, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. But, oh god, I keep fucking knocking the mic around. Sorry, that's another thing I need to mention. This desk is falling the fuck apart, and I have no money to buy a new one, so I'm filling out like 20 billion applications at once. I've got an interview going on the day I record this video, so hopefully I get that job, because right now what I'm using as a studio is absolutely abhorrent. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry the fact that the production value of my videos can't be what I'm capable of at the moment because of my current situation. But anyways, yeah, YouTube is not going to censor me. No one's going to fucking censor me. You can fucking come threaten me with a fucking, you can threaten me with the fucking, you can threaten to fucking kill me. I'm still gonna say what I want to say because, one, that's protected under federal law. Granted, I'm not gonna go, say some dumb shit. I'm not gonna like threaten people or anything like that. But I am gonna maintain a journalistic integrity. Because you're not gonna fucking censor me, YouTube. It's not gonna happen. You may think that this is a good way to censor people so that you can, make big ticket advertisers like you, but you're not gonna succeed. The only thing you're gonna do is run your damn self into the ground. You already don't make any money off YouTube. You spend a hell of a lot more on YouTube than you make it, and you're only gonna make it worse by doing this. So I don't know what the fuck is, YouTube, the best way for you to make money is to cater to the people on your fucking website and make it so that they have a good experience on the website, so that more people join, so that they tell, oh, hey, this is a great time on YouTube. It's, back to the golden ages. We're having a great fucking time. You should make a channel. Come on. And then more people join, and more people join, and more people join. If you make an environment that people will enjoy, that is what's going to make you more money, because more and more people will be encouraged to make content on a stable network of content creators, which YouTube currently is not. YouTube is probably the most unpredictable place on the fucking internet. And anyone that's been on it for longer than a day knows what I'm talking about. There's always some shit going on here. There's always some dumb shit going on. I never want to get involved in any of it, so don't fucking start shit with me, because I'm just not going to get involved. If you're like fucking Keemstar or something, I don't give a shit. You're not going to ruin me. If anything, you're just going to send a bunch of fucking people to my channel. They'll circle jerk for a couple of weeks, and then it'll be over. So, don't involve me in any stupid fucking dumb shit, because I don't give a shit. You can send as many fucking trolls to my channel as you want. All I'm going to do is disable fucking comments and ratings and shit. I mean, at least I'm honest, I just don't tolerate bullshit. I want a nice, clean community. I don't want to be part of some fucking, community of fuck asses. I don't want any of that shit. I just want to be a nice, clean community where people can get along. And so far, that's pretty much the case, I think. What little community there is for this channel. But yeah, YouTube is not going to succeed in really censoring anyone. I mean, they can, but people are just going to find other sources of income, like Patreon, which a bunch of other people have. If you've ever heard of China Uncensored, which is run by a Chris Chappell out of New York City, it's an independent news venture under New Tang Dynasty TV, run out of well, New York. And what had happened is, of course, they flagged a bunch of his videos, and that's only going to keep happening. So he needs that ad revenue to run his show. And so what he's done is he's gone to Patreon for that. And I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to watch some of my favorite content creators like Chris do that. And, YouTube is pretty shit right now. I mean, to be honest with you, there's no other way to describe it. It's just terrible right now. It's a terrible place to have an open mind, to talk about shit. It used to be different, but now it's just fucked. I mean, you can't do anything on this website without being fucking heavily criticized for it. I can take criticism. If someone wants to call me a dumb faggot cunt, I'll just be like, okay. I really don't give a shit anymore. But when people are like constantly just fucking ragging on you and shit, it's gotten annoying. It's gotten to the point where you can't do anything on this website, even good things, without like massive repercussions and shit. So it's like negative repercussions. So I don't know what to think of YouTube anymore. I don't feel safe on this website as a small content creator because I'm a nobody on YouTube. I've got 88 subscribers as I make this video, and I very much appreciate that. Don't get me wrong, I love the fact that I have as many subscribers as I do because most people that make channels like this don't even get that far. But I don't feel safe on YouTube anymore. I feel like around every corner is some shit waiting to fuck my channel up, waiting to fuck me up. There's a lot of corruption on this website, a bunch of big companies, just like fucking claiming shit and just taking all your fucking money and shit like that. But again, I don't rely on YouTube revenue, and I will never rely on YouTube revenue because it is the most unstable source of income on the fucking planet. It really is. Like I could get more stable income by being a fucking prostitute. So yeah, I ain't doing that. And the reason I say that is that it's so unstable is because YouTube changes shit every 5 fucking seconds. They change their fucking terms of service every 5 fucking seconds, and they never tell anyone about it. So you're fucked, basically. You notice you're not getting enough income to run your fucking channel and live your life if you're a big YouTuber or something like that. You're fucked. Because YouTube doesn't give a single shit about you. They really don't. They just care about that dollar. So I know Susan Wojcicki, or however you pronounce that. I apologize, Susan. Surprisingly, I come from a very Polish area. Brighter. I come from good old Wisconsin, Brighter. We got a bunch of Poles down here, Doubles. We got a bunch of Polish people down here, but I still can't pronounce their names very well. But yeah, I know that Susan wants to create a nice utopian society for YouTube, but apparently she's going about that in the wrong ways. I don't necessarily know how to explain this to her, but Susan, you're not watching this video, I know this, but learn how to run a website, maybe? A website of this fucking caliber? This is one of the biggest websites on the fucking internet. If you don't know how to run it properly, then that's kind of bad. So, yeah, I don't feel safe on YouTube anymore. I think that once I hit a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand subscribers, there's going to be more assholes trying to take me down, trying to claim shit, because I know a bunch of like these big, companies and shit, like the whole SoFlo scandal and shit like that. They do that sort of thing. They claim channels. They decimate small channels. Why? Well, because they want money, but other than that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like YouTube's new policy change, so I'm just going to say shit ass tits, cunt, fuck, cock, twat, pissy shit. Yeah, I think that's all I got in my mind right now. So, if you don't like that, YouTube, if you don't like the fact that I'm going to speak freely, tough shit, princess. I'm going to do it anyways, whether or not you give me money, because you're not giving me any anyways, so why do I fucking care? I'm probably just going to turn off monetization from videos from here on out because it's completely fucking pointless at this point. It's gotten to the point where it's such an unstable source of income. What's the fucking point anymore? There's no point in stressing yourself over something that's just gonna fuck up. It is not a stable source of income. I absolutely do not recommend that you try and make something of yourself on YouTube nowadays because you're not going to do it. One, it's oversaturated. Two, you're going to get your ass fucked 6 ways from Sunday by YouTube itself. It's not worth it. It's not worth it anymore. The people that are made right now, they're made. They're fine because YouTube caters to the, top 1% of YouTube, I'll call them. And those are great channels. Those are fucking fantastic channels. I love a lot of those channels. But those are the only channels that YouTube cares about because that's what makes YouTube the biggest chunks of money. Now, you got to realize the majority of YouTube aren't those people. So that means a majority of your income is probably the smallish channels. You do realize that, right? I mean, yeah, it's sort of like the way it's structured in the United States, The big 1% have like 90 billion% of the fucking, money in the country. But you gotta remember the little guys, because without the little guys, you have nothing to earn for. So, without us, you're fucked. We leave, you're up shit creek without a paddle. And eventually we are going to get sick and tired. We're going to go somewhere else. We're going to go somewhere better because I guarantee you something is probably in the works. So, fucking Mike. But yeah, I don't feel safe on this website anymore. I hesitantly make videos pretty much at this point. I love making content. That's the only reason I do it. But I'm worried that YouTube is going to fuck something up and I'm going to get my channel taken down for having an opinion on the internet because apparently opinions on the internet matter and they can I don't know. Apparently YouTube is run by SJWs right now or something. I don't fucking know, but it needs to stop. So that's my little fucking rant on YouTube's bullshit right now. I don't want to do it. And you may think, well, they're not censoring people, they're just taking away income. I know I sounded a little bit like Rich from Review Tech USA right there. That was actually kind of unintentional, but okay. I could do that voice. Richie? Yeah, I can kind of do that voice. Holy shit. Dude, Rich, hit me up. We can do a collab. But anyways, yeah, a lot of people are going to say, well, they're not directly censoring anyone. Yeah, they are indirectly censoring people. You know why? Because that money is when you take away something as much as money from channels that desperately need it, they're going to appease the people who have the money so that they don't get run into the fucking ground and die, because that's their only choice. That's their only way of surviving on YouTube. So they have to appease the people who have the money, which is YouTube. YouTube is the one who gives you the fucking money for this shit. So basically, yes, they are censoring people. It may not look like it on the surface, but they are doing it. It's just the reality of it. They are indirectly censoring people. And of course they're going to play dumb and act like nothing's happening, because that's what they do. But they are censoring people, and they know it, and they're doing it so that they can get the big-ticket advertisers, because big-ticket advertisers don't want to run advertisements on the wild, wild fucking West, in the wild, wild fucking West, which is basically what YouTube is. Everyone's got a fucking asshole, right? Well, everyone's got a fucking opinion, too. So, YouTube don't like that very much, and they think that, oh no, there are special snowflake little SJW, fucking bullshit fucking policy is going to change that. No, it's not. No, it's fucking not. People are going to say whatever the fuck they want. This is the internet. You're not going to censor anyone. That's the fucking point of the internet. That's why people go on the fucking internet. Look at 4chan. People say whatever the fuck they want on 4chan, and it's fucking hilarious. You gotta love that fucking place sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of a hell, but I mean, it's funny as shit. Just go on /B for 2 fucking seconds and tell me you didn't fucking laugh your ass off. It's just people trying to, like, their hardest to be assholes and offend each other. It's fucking hysterical.
Like, the point of the internet is so that you can say whatever the fuck you want. Not necessarily without repercussions, but you can still say and do what you want. That's the point. The internet is free and open. You are not going to change that. If you try to, the internet will fuck you up because the internet does not tolerate that kind of shit. Every time you do something against the internet or try, the internet uprises and wins because the internet is the majority. And the internet knows what's right. The internet and the people of the internet know that they're not going to have their rights suppressed. That's why people fucking in China use VPNs to access Western media and shit like that, so that they're not completely boxed in by their ridiculous fucking regime, you know. The internet is free. You're not going to change that, YouTube. So yeah, that's my little rant on YouTube's bullshit. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you hated it, then I don't give a shit. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully it will be a happier video. Oh, and by the way, they flagged a video of mine that completely abides their terms of service. So, you know, they're flagging videos without any legs to stand on. So, you know, it's great. It's just great. That's fucking great!